All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to my channel, Fresh Potato. And in today's video, we're gonna be talking on this movie, Him, because yeah, it's definitely one of those movies. Yeah, but like, yeah, no, welcome to my series. Is it worth watching? And yeah, today's movie we're gonna be talking about Him. Yeah, I seen this yesterday, and it was good. It was good. It was definitely one of those movies where you're confused because you're like, what's, because I'm not going to spoil the movie for anybody, but it's definitely one of those movies where there's a lot of scenes in there that happens where it leaves you a little bit confused. But once when it does get to the end of the movie, it does explain everything. So that was one thing that I was hoping for when watching this movie. I'm like, please do not let this be a movie where it gets all the way to the end and there ain't no explanation. It's like, what was that scene all about? What's that? What's going on here? What's going on there? What is happening? All right. So, but no, overall, though, it's definitely one of those movies where I'm like, wow, because here's the thing. And, you know, I've been seeing like a lot of like negative talk with this movie. Now, it's kind of like, it's been like mixed. Like, I have seen people say good things about this movie. But of course, like, you know, the negatives, it's like you see where that's more shown than the positives and stuff. So here's the thing. I can understand why people will see the negatives with this movie, but you also have to understand that if, like, I guess because I don't know, like, without, I'm not trying to like spoil the movie or anything, so I'm really trying to like pick and choose what I say. But if you were expecting something different, or I mean, like, and that's the thing where it's like, this is Jordan Peele that we're talking about. All his movies are different. It's like when you watch Get Out, that movie was different. When you watched Us, that movie was different. When you watch Nope, that movie was different. I feel like there might be another movie that I'm missing, but yeah, and see, and the thing is this, it just seems like that with Jordan Peele, like his movies, because I was a Twilight Zone kid growing up, so he did Monkey Man, or he was a producer for it. Same with him. He was a producer for that too. But it was good. Oh, he did do Candyman. Yeah, that was good. Black Klansman was good too. So, but anyways, but like his movies. Well, I guess like him ain't really his movie. He didn't write that or anything. So I guess like I can't. He was just a producer and stuff. But that's with this I guess like without spoiling the movie, but at the same time I feel like mentioning this, so I would definitely recommend you go out and watch the movie first and then come back and watch this video. But that was the movie that it reminded me of. I guess this might be considered a spoiler. Yeah, I guess like if you watch the movie then it's like, or know what movie I'm talking about, then it's like, oh, so it's kind of something along those lines. But the movie Ready or Not, that's, if you guys remember that movie, I think it came out back in 2019, I believe. Not the video game Ready or Not, but there was a movie. Yeah, there was a movie that came out back in 2019 called Ready or Not, starring Samara Weaving, Adam Brody, and Andy McDowell, Mark O'Brien, Nikki Gard. Dajny or something, I don't know, and Guy Bissick, I believe those are the names. But anyways, but that's what that movie reminded me of. And so yeah, but it's a, I would say it's a pretty much like a football version of that movie and stuff. So I still definitely recommend you guys go check out the movie and stuff. And I guess if you've never seen Ready or Not, then yeah, it's going to be different, you know, because even that movie Ready or Not, it's like, what am I like? I had that same vibe, and it was funny. So when it got towards the end of this movie, that's when I started thinking, dang, that's the movie that this reminds me of. It reminds me of Ready or Not, but in a different fashion and stuff. So, but I liked the movie. I thought it was good. You know, it's definitely one of those movies where I was thinking that too, like, what would a part two, I guess, be about and stuff. And I feel like that I don't know like if this movie would be part two worthy, but it seems like that a part two could come out of it. It just, or even if it was like a prequel to kind of like show like how everything has started. Yeah, I think that this is a movie where it could tell like multiple stories and stuff. So yeah, I think it was good. I think it was worthy of that and stuff. But yeah, I think it is a movie that you should check out. You know, it's if it's a movie that Jordan Peele is behind, then yeah, you already know it's gonna be a good movie. So, but anyways, yeah, I don't want to like tell y'all no scenes, tell y'all nothing about the movie. but it's definitely a weird movie. But it's good though. It's a movie that at least I liked it. You know, everybody's different. Their taste in movies is different. So yeah, you might be watching this and like, nah, it was the worst movie of all time and stuff. But then others are gonna be like, nah, it was good. Like I wasn't expecting too much. I wasn't expecting anything less. Like it's one of those movies where it's like, all right, cool. I seen it, got it out my system. Rewatchable. Yeah, I would say it's definitely a movie. I guess like if you like never seen Ready or Not and then you're watching this but you were kind of confused and you're all like, wait, I need to see this. But it's definitely one of those movies where it's like it's not confusing along the lines like you don't know what's going on, but it's just, yeah, like I said, eventually it gets to the end, everything is like revealed pretty much. So but anyways, but yeah, overall though, it was a pretty good movie. I did like it. I thought it was pretty good. If I had to rate this movie, I will probably give it, I'll give it maybe a 7.5 out of 10. Like cause like anything above 7, that's good. But like below, if I said like maybe a 5 or a 6, it's like it's all right. Like it ain't a movie I'll never watch again. But no, it's definitely one of those movies where I'm like I will watch it again. So, but anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.